So, shall we start the session?
Yes, ma'am. Please start, ma'am.
Very good evening to one and all present here. Knowledge has a beginning but no end. Respected learned delegates, research scholars, and students from across the India, very good evening to one and all present here. I am Lavanya Naidu, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, HKBK Degree College. I feel privileged to welcome you all for one day's national level webinar on financial education, life skills under NEP 2020. I assure you that this webinar will prove to be a fruitful and informative for all the participants. I deem it's a great pleasure to welcome Dr. Harish Chandra SB, Principal of HKBK Degree College. My heartily welcome to Dr. Mohammad Kizarullah, Convener for this webinar, Head of the Department of Commerce, HKBK Degree College. It's my privilege to welcome Dr. Lali A. Kanant, member of Smriti Foundation. It is my honor to introduce and welcome a resource person of today's one-day national level webinar, Mr. Shri Suryakant Sharma, a well-known person in the field of banking and finance industry. Now I request Sir to take over the session.
Thank you, Ms. Lavanya, and thank you to all the participants who have joined this program today, this online program. I am also thankful to all of you for taking the time out to discuss this important topic, which I personally feel is very near to your career progression and your financial well-being. I am told that this program is jointly organized by one of the college and one NGO.
Yes.
And both have made efforts to get more and more people join this program. Before I start my session, 2-3 things I want to make it clear to all the participants. This program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, AMFI, which is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. This is purely a financial literacy and investor awareness program. And the purpose of this program is just to sensitize all citizens, including youth, students, to understand the importance of managing their money when they start earning. And there may be very good number of participants who are already earning, but there may be few students also who have not yet started earning, but they will start earning very soon. So I will try to club my session to be beneficial to both the segments. Secondly, I will be very happy if more and more questions come from the participants once my session is over, because the purpose is to elicit your doubt, your concerns, or even you have some contra view what I would just be discussing. You are welcome to come out and give your opinion as well. And I will try to make this session as simple as I can. I would not like to make it a technical or a research-oriented program where a lot of figures, data, and all these things will be shared. My purpose is just to sensitize you in the most simplistic language through which I can connect with all of you. You all understand that in life, money is very, very important. And very honestly speaking, we can't live life without money. Of course, you may say that money may not be so essential than your health and other things, but I do appreciate. But for leading a comfortable life, we will be needing huge money in our life. So please understand, choice and selection is yours. Whether you want to live a comfortable life, whether you want to live life in distress, whether you want to live life with shortage of money all the time, or you want to live the life in such a manner that you have money when you need the money. That's the purpose of the money. And I will try to elaborate how much money a normal middle class, salary class person will need in his or her life for their comfortable life, for giving comfortable life to families, to take care of their family obligations, and to give best education to children. And you will need huge money. That is why this program is important for all of you. And I will be very happy if after the program you have some takeaways, you have some thought developed, and you have might have some action plan drawn to take your life to make your life comfortable. So the first question arises from where we get money, from where from where money comes to us. And you all know whatever we do, we get money. If you are in a job, you get salary. If you are in a business, you get business profit. If you are in a profession, you get professional fees. So whatever we do, we get money. And of course, student might say they are not getting money today, except the pocket money which they are getting from parents. But they are also down the line very soon start earning money. So for all of us, there is a prime source of money. And whatever we do, very honestly and bluntly speaking, we do for the money because we need money. The equation is very simple. We do need money, that's why we work for the money. And nothing wrong in it. So whatever you do, you get money. Students also, they will start earning very soon. They will also start earning money in their life. And whatever money we get through salary, through business, through profession, what we do with that money, a majority of our income, or for that matter business profit or our professional fee, goes into taking care of our regular expenses. A majority of it, in most of the middle class, salary class person, unless until you have very good salaries or very good business profit, or earning very high professional fees, you are reputed professionals. So that thing apart, normally majority of our income goes into taking care of our regular expenses. But one thing is very unique with all of us, with all Indians. And what is that, my dear friends? That is, every Indian, and for that matter, every Indian family, sincerely try not to spend all the money which they are earning. We sincerely try. Of course, sometimes it is not easy. Very honestly speaking, sometimes it is not easy. So sometimes it is not easy for you to save the money because income might be less. You might have family obligations, family liabilities. So because of that reason, you might not be able to take away some money out of your income, but we sincerely trying. What I am emphasizing here is that every Indian and every Indian family try not to spend all the money. And the money which we don't spend out of our regular income, it is normally known as savings. And you should be proud of it. We Indians are still best savers in the world. Saving is in our DNA. Saving is in our blood. Every family saves. Every family saves. Less or reasonable or high, that's a different story. But we sincerely try to save the money. Why? What is the reason? Why we save? Why we should save? Because if you have gone into this if you've gone deeper into the subject, you might got an answer from yourself. Indian society is family centric society. And once you make a family, you are married, your thinking automatically changes. Once you are married, once you have kids, so what you think, then you become second priority for yourself. The first priority becomes your family. And every person, every citizen feels that I should give the best comfortable life to my family. I should take care of my family obligation in the best manner, and I should give best higher and professional education to my kids. Everybody wish so. But for those all these bigger things in life, we will be needing huge money, and the income which you earn normally might not be sufficient to take care of your family obligations, to giving comfortable life to your family, or to take care of the best higher education and professional education of your children. That is why we save today for tomorrow, because tomorrow we will be needing huge money for all these things, for all these major milestones in our life. That is why we save today. So we are saving for tomorrow. We are not saving, rather, we are sacrificing today for tomorrow. And that's happily we do. We don't have any remorse. We don't depend for it because we know it very well that we will be needing huge money in our life that can only be arranged only through saving right from today. So saving is in our blood. But three things I want to request, particularly young participants and students, which they should adhere with regard to saving. And these looks very normal and ordinary things, but these are very, very important things, my dear friends. And if you practice these three smaller things with regard to saving, I can give you confidence that you will have good money in your life when you will need the money. And what are these three things about saving? Number one, you start saving right from the first month when you start earning. We did a blunder. We made a mistake. I admit it honestly before all of you. I am not alone, my whole generation rather. We literally lost first 3, 4, 5 years by not saving anything. Are Baba, we have got time to save. I have got life to go. 30, 40 years are there. I will start saving after 4, 5 years. Let me enjoy the money which I have started earning. Or one more thinking might be in your mind, my salary is very less. If I save 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 5,500 rupees, what difference it is going to make when I will start earning reasonable salary or reasonable, I will have reasonable income, I will start saving. That was wrong thinking on my part, very honestly speaking. And I'm suffering because of that mistake. So what I want to request all of you, my dear young friends, young people who participate who are already earning, or even to student, I want to make them understand. Please start saving right from the first one when you start. When you start earning, don't waste a single month, and never think that 500 or 1,000 rupees saving will have no meaning. It will have great meaning in your life. So number one, start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Number two, be religiously regular in saving. Every month you have to save, come what may. Of course, the saving amount might keep changing because of change in circumstances from month to month basis. But why? What my request here is that you should be religiously regular to save. Amount might vary, but you should be religiously save every month. And third and last thing about the saving, which is equally important, is please keep increasing your saving with the increase in your income. Naturally, when you are in a job, every year you get increment, you get increase in your salary. Even when you are in a business, the business gets settled down, you start earning more income out of business. And even when you are a professional, your profession gets settled down and you start earning more money. So every year you should try to increase your saving. And a thumb rule is there which should always keep in mind. You should sincerely try to increase your saving every month, every year by 10%. Suppose this year you are saving 1,000 rupees, just for example's sake. Then next year you should start saving 1,100 rupees. And in third year, it should be 10% of 1,100 should be added, that is 1,210 rupees. So every year, incremental increase in saving you should sincerely try for. So three things I again repeat, very important thing, and I again repeat it will change your life forever if you do this religiously. Number one, start saving right from the first one when you start earning. Number two, be religiously regular in saving. And number third and last one is keep increasing your saving ideally by 10% every year. Now the next question arises, we are saving, we will save, saving is DNA, all these things. What to do with the savings which we are making every month? What to do? Again, we failed and failed utterly. And I admit it honestly. We saved the money, but we kept the money at home. You might have seen particularly your female members of the family. They will save 2 rupees, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, and 100 rupees and make it big. But they will keep their money in the kitchen boxes. They will keep their money in hidden boxes. They will keep their money at home. But my dear friends, I want to tell all of you, keeping saving at home is a crime. I'm using very harsh word. Some people might even feel offended, but I will be very happy if they feel offended because I want to touch the nerve uh, uh, where they should feel ashamed of keeping their money at home. You should save. There is no other way out without saving if you want to lead a comfortable life. Because there are always two options in your life, I will tell you. One option is to save and enjoy your life and take care of your family obligations, everything in future. Other way out is keep regularly taking loan for everything and then repay it through EMI and all these things. But that second option is very, very costly. And that is not our culture. That is not in our blood. In US and Europe, the second culture is very common. Everything they get through loan and pay by EMIs. But we are not of that order. We save the money and then take care of our family obligations whenever we need money in our life. So you should not keep the money at home. Then naturally you will ask me, what's the option? If we don't keep the money, what to do? What we have to do with the money which we save? There is another option, my dear friends, and that's the only option I think which is fruitful and beneficial to all of you. That is, please keep deploying your savings into one or other product. I again repeat, whenever you save, don't keep your money at home. Please keep deploying your money or your saving into one or other product. And the process of deploying your saving into one or the other product, it is called investments. And there are plenty of investment options are available, investment products are available in the market. We will discuss in the second segment of this session. But you have to deploy your saving into some product. And the process of putting your saving into one other product, it is called investment. So you will not only have to be necessarily savers, but should also be investor. And unfortunately, my generation, particularly middle class, and my session, honestly, it is related to middle class people only. I will, my session may not be useful for the HNIs, for high investment, high net investors or rich people. My session is focused on the middle, and we are all middle class particularly persons. So we should not only save, but we should invest our saving into one or other product. And that is called investment. So we should not only be saver, but we should also be investor. And my dear friends, a time has come when every citizen has to be investor. I again repeat, we used to be savers, but we failed we didn't invest. or rather we didn't develop the habit of investing our savings. But now the time has come when India should be a country of investors. India has been a country of savers so far, but the time has come when India has to be a country of investors, because through investment, not only you get benefit of leading a comfortable life, of taking care of your family obligations and giving everything to your family which they wish or need, but your investment will also contribute to the economic growth of the country. So you are also a catalyst. You are also contributing your saving into the development of of the economic development of the country. So you have to be investors. And the purpose of investment is very simple and distinct, my dear friend. Individually speaking, the purpose of investment is very simple. The money which I have saved and invested should start earning money for me. That's the only purpose. And if you save and don't invest, please understand, the value of the money will keep decreasing. Suppose you save 10,000 rupees and keep in your box, in a box at home. After 5 years, you open the box and count the money. How much you will get? Same 10,000 rupees, same currency. But whatever you could have purchased or used of that money before 5 years, would you be able to get same benefit or same items from 10,000 rupees after 5 years? Your answer will definitely be no. Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. So if you save the money, you lose the money. But if you invest the money, you earn the money. That is why investments are very, very necessary. And we should now investment savvy. Because normally what middle class people used to think, Are Baba, investment is not our domain. It is a domain of big people, big industrialists, big businessmen. But I want to tell you, it is also your domain. It is also in your benefit to be an investor. Maybe in a smaller way. We can't invest the money which Mr. Mukesh Ambani or big industrialists are investing in their projects and enterprises. Definitely. But again, by small investments, over a period of time, we can also make it big. Not so big, but we can make it big. That is why the importance of investments. So investment in object is very simple. I should start earning money on my investment, and that earning will set off the inflation, which is a norm of the developed countries. So if you suppose you save and invest 10,000 rupees and you earn 7% interest or 7% return on investment, and the inflation rate has been 5%. So you will not only be setting off 5% inflation, but also be earning 2% extra. It's the beauty of investment. So investment is a must for middle. Please understand, investment is a must for middle class, salary class person also, as it beneficial to big people and big industries or big businessmen. Now, in investment, what are the basic characteristics in investment? And what we should look at when we think of investing or savings? You should look at three things, the three dynamics of investment. Number one, and the most important thing is, we should invest for maximum return. That is everybody wants that I should get the maximum return on my investment. So return is the first criteria on any investment. And return means maximum return. But again, when you go for the maximum return, the other factors will come into play that we will discuss afterwards. Second thing is security. My generation were more concerned and focused on the security of the money. Whenever anything discussed about the investment, the normal first question which will come from our side is, Are Baba, is there any risk in the investment, in this particular investment? If somebody says yes, there is a risk, what my answer would be before 30, 40 years? No. We don't want any risk. We want to invest our money in most secured investment products where there is no risk at all. That was your overthinking. That was again wrong. Because, my dear friends, please understand, if you go only for the security of your money in investment, then forget about getting high return. Forget. Equation is very simple. And nobody will force you to make investment in riskier products. Nobody will. But if you want to earn more return on your investment, then then you might have to go for some of your money or some of your saving into products which has got high risk, because the investment fund is very clear: high risk, high reward. It simply means that if you take high risk in investment, there is a possibility, I am underlying the word possibility, there is a possibility of getting higher return, but no guarantee at all. And my dear friends, if anybody gives you guarantee of higher return by taking some risk, please be aware of that person. He may be fraud. It might be a Ponzi scheme. It might be a cheat fund. It might be a committee like those things. And crores of people have lost their money in Ponzi scheme, cheat fund, and committees. So what I am emphasizing here is that if you take higher risk, there is a possibility, again I repeat, no guarantee at all. There is a possibility that you might get higher return on your investment. And we always play on possibilities in life. We always play on possibilities. Wherever there is a possibility, we will try to take that possibility into account and go ahead. So is the risk in the investment. So in investment, if you want to go for, of course, there are secured products in the market. I will also briefly mention some secured products, mostly of the government of India small saving scheme, where there is no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, government will give you. Whenever your scheme matures, you will get the maturity amount without any fail. So there is no risk. But then the returns are most reasonable, or sometimes not even inflation beating and your tax liability beating. So again, choice is yours. What I want to tell you, if you don't want to take any risk in investment, let it be. But then you should not expect high return on investment. But if you wish to get higher return on your investments, which I personally feel all young people should wish. A person of my age must not go for the risky products. That again will be fatal. That again will be wrong decision. But at the same time, if the young people don't go or don't put some of their money into some products which have got high risk, then they might not get the higher return, or they might not get the money which they will be needing in their life. That is why in investment, first, please understand, in a good number of products, risk is there. But we can manage risk. We can manage the risk in investment. We can manage our risk. Why? How? First, you understand what is your risk-taking capacity. And every individual has got different risk appetite, my dear friends. Every individual. I have different one. Each participant have got different one. Why? Because our income is different. Our family obligations are different. Our social strata is different. So everything is different. So you have to take first, while taking every investment decision, your risk appetite or risk taking capacity in mind. Number one. Side by side, you should also look at the degree of risk in the product where you are intending to invest. You should also look at the risk in the or degree of risk product in the product where you are intending to invest, and broadly match that risk, your risk, with the risk in the product. And if it broadly matches, precisely, of course, it will not be matching, but it broadly matches, then you may think of investing your saving into that product. So the first point which you must consider for managing your risk is look at your risk appetite and look at the risk in the product. Second one is diversify your investments. You should invest some of your money in the product which has got no risk at all. Some governmental schemes. You should invest some of your money where there is a lower degree of risk in the product. You should also invest some of your money in the product which had got reasonable risk. And if you are young, you should also invest some of your money in the product which has got high risk. So you should diversify your investment. And what will be the benefit of diversification? One product will have full security, last product might not have least security, but the risk will average out. And so will be the return. So through diversification, you can manage your risk. And thirdly, be aware and alert about your investment decision. Go deeper into the investment product before taking any decision. Understand the product. What are the risks in that? What is the tenure? What is the horizon? Everything you should understand about the product. Then you can think of investing that money. Through these things, you can manage your risk. So risk management in investment is very important, and we can manage your risk provided you are aware, you are alert, and you diversify your investment. Second thing is second thing which is equally important is we will be needing money in our life, not in one go, my dear friends. You will be needing in life on many occasions for many major things in your life, which you might them as a milestone in your life. And what are the common milestone for the middle class, selling class person? Again, limiting myself to middle class, selling class person. What will be the major milestone for which you will be needing huge money? Number one, marriage. For your marriage, you will need good money. Then purchase or acquire of a house for the family. That is the most natural wish every family has. But for that, you will be needing very good money, rather huge money if you are in metros. Then, if you are, just wait for a minute, just wait. So after marriage, every family wish to have their four vehicle. That is very natural, and that might not be a bigger thing nowadays. But it is again a milestone in life for which you will need money. Then next common milestone in middle class, family class nowadays, which is not so common in in my time. In my time is going on vacation. Every family wish to go on vacation, different locations in the country, then beyond country also. But for that, you will be needing money. After that, a major milestone will come in your life. Major, a very important milestone, my dear. And what is that? Higher education and professional education of children. Every parent wish to give best higher education and professional education to children so that they can lead comfortable life in their life in future. But for higher education and professional education of your children, my dear friends, you will be needing huge money, minded. After that, marriage of the children, Indian context, parents do take care of the marriage of the kids. Again, you will be needing money. And lastly, but not the least, but rather very important thing is for leading comfortable retirement life. If you don't have any pension, you will needing huge money. Minded. So two very big milestones in our life. Number one, higher education of children, and number two, leading comfortable life. Of course, other milestones are not unimportant. I am not saying that, but these two milestones, you will need huge money. So, right from marriage to retirement life, you will have a lot of milestones in between, for which you will be needing lot of money. And from where money will come? please understand, your salary is limited. You have got limited earning power. Even in business and profession, that limitation is there. But through investment, you can make huge money. So that's the only channel available, I personally feel, for you to be an investor and have money when you need the money in your life. So I will discuss two major milestones in your life. Number one, higher education of the children. Suppose a person goes to the MBA for a 2-year regular MBA degree today in a reputed management institute in India. What will be the cost of 2-year regular course, my dear friends? You will appreciate, you will agree with me that it will be not less than 20 lakhs. But those who are young, those who are even young, unmarried, those who don't have kids now, but they will get married in very near future, and they will have kids after some time, or they might have kids of very small age. Their children will go for higher education not today, but after 20-25 years. But mind it, the MBA degree, which is costing around 20 lakhs today, my dear friends, understand, please understand what I am saying. The MBA degree, which is costing around 20 lakhs today, will cost not less than 2 crore rupees per child after 25 years because of inflation. So if you are young, you are not married even, but as a natural course of life, you will get married after some years. Your children will go higher education after not 15, 20, 25 years. So after 25 years, same MBA degree will cost you 2 crore rupees per child. And if you perchance you have got 2 children, literally 4 crore only for the higher education of children, that too in India. But if you wish to send your word to some foreign reputed institutions like Oxford, New York University, or other big universities, the cost might go up to 2.5 or 3 crore rupees per child. So literally 5 crore rupees for the higher education and professional education of children. And again, I repeat here, it is your wish to send your words for the best education. If you don't want, then better hands there. But who don't want? Who doesn't want? Every Indian parent, I again repeat with emphasis, every Indian parent wants that their children should get the best higher education. But for that, you will be needing huge money. One more milestone I discuss, and that is equally important, that is leading comfortable retirement life. Suppose a person at the age of 30, he says that he or she is managing their monthly expenses with 30,000 today. Again, in the context of middle class family only, he or she says that they are managing their monthly expenses with 30,000 today. After 30 years, when he gets retired, he becomes 60 and he gets retired and doesn't have any pension. From where he will lead retirement, comfortable life after retirement. If you don't have any pension, then what is the way out? And you will appreciate that 90% or more than that earners are not having pension even today. The government is coming out the pension system. Government is now introducing a lot of other newer products, NPS, OPS, these things are there, but regular pension will not come. So for retirement life also, you will need huge money every month. And so I was just mentioning that suppose a person at the age of 30 says that he or she are managing their monthly expenses at 30,000 today, my dear friends, after 30 years when they become 60 and at the verge of retirement or just had retired, their monthly expenses would be not less than 2 lakh rupees. Because of inflation, you are managing your expenses 30,000 today will rise to 2 lakh rupees per month after 30 years. So when you get retired, the per month requirement becomes 2 lakh rupees per month, and the greatest loss you will, no, disadvantage you will have, that the credit of your salary, which was a norm in on monthly basis, will not be coming to your bank account because you are retired. Your employer will not give you salary which they used to give when you were in service. So salary is not credited, but you net 2 lakh rupees per month. From where you will get 2 lakh rupees per month? There is only way out. One way out is there. And that is, I please understand what I am saying and take it very seriously. Please start your retirement corpus right from the day you start earning, because you will be needing huge money for leading your comfortable retirement life. And that again, choice is yours. If you want to live in distress, if you want to live in shortage of money, that is your choice. But nobody will. Nobody will. That is why, what is the way out? For those who don't have pension, please start developing a retirement corpus for your retirement life right from the first month when you start earning, because you will be needing huge retirement corpus. And how many retirement corpus should ideally be you should develop? A thumb rule is there. Please understand what I am saying. Your retirement corpus should be not less than 20 times of your annual expenses in the first year of retirement. I again repeat, your retirement corpus should be not less than 20 times of your annual expenses in the first year of retirement. And we have just calculated 2 lakh rupees per month multiplied by 12. It becomes 24-25 lakhs in the first year itself. Money requirement multiplied by 20. 25 multiplied by 20. What did it become, ma'am? What did it become, Lavanya, ma'am? 5 crore rupees. So 5 crore for retirement life, 5 crore for higher education, then house, then vehicle, then vacation, and lot of other things in between. And why I am telling 5 crore? Because the thumb rule is there, that suppose you develop a corpus of 5 crore rupees, and you get, normally people what do when they get retired? They will deposit their retirement corpus into one of the secured products with the banks or government schemes, and they will start earning some interest or return on it. The average return on the secured product is normally estimated at 6%. So 5 crore rupees will generate 6% return for you in the first year, and 6% literally means 30 lakhs. So your requirement about 25 lakhs, there has to be 5 lakh cushion. So you have to develop a retirement corpus of 5 crore rupees. And one more thing I should make you to understand. The average age of Indian is increasing like anything. When we got independence in 1947, the average age of Indian was only 47 years, friends, which had now risen to 71 years. What does it simply means? You will be living after retirement for 15, 20, 25, even 30 years. That's a good thing. You live because of the better health conditions, average age is increasing, better awareness. But then you will need money. From where the money will come? And 2 lakh rupees at the age of 60. When you become 70, 2 lakh rupees will increase to 2.50 lakhs because of inflation again. And when you touch 80, it might even touch 3 lakhs rupees per month requirement. That is why I am mentioning minimum 5 crore retirement corpus. Minimum 5 crore. So how we can try that? Whenever we need the money in life, we should have money. How we can try? There is a way out. And that is through making your financial plan. And I will request all of young people here who are already started earning, like Miss Lavanya and other young professors and young academicians, even students, I want them to understand. Miss Lavanya, you should prepare your financial plan. And any educated person can develop his or her financial plan. How? Next Sunday, Ms. Lavanya, sit with your family, discuss with your family your milestones in your life. Make a get a white paper, make 3 columns on the paper. In the first column, write from marriage to retirement life. Put in the first column marriage, house, vehicle, vacation, the higher education, marriage of children. In between, you have any other milestone, you put it, that leverage I gave you. So in the first column, right from marriage to retirement life, put all in sequence. In the second column, against each milestone, now put the period when they are likely to happen in your life. Again, an idea, estimate only. Suppose a person says that marriage is likely to happen after 2 years. If he is still unmarried and married, likely to happen at put it 2 years at marriage. Likewise, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 25 year, 30 year last retirement. But just I again, is it just an estimate, please? To make an estimate when these milestones are likely to happen in your life. The third column, which is very important, against each milestone, start putting the money which you will need. Two examples I have given. Others you can put. Marriage, you say, suppose you say that I'm likely to be married after marriage to 5 years and I will need minimum 5 lakhs because other expenses will be taken care of by parents. So put it 5 lakhs at marriage, but it will not be 5 lakhs. Because of inflation, it will be 5.50 lakhs minimum. So factoring in inflation also while making estimate of your requirement against each milestone. So once you make this chart, you may get scary. The total of your money requirement for milestones only will be not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees. From where that will come? That we will discuss afterwards. So and this chart is called financial plan. And I personally feel every individual must make his or her financial plan as early as possible. Rather, when you start earning, make it in the first 6 months of your the first 6 months of your career. If you are already earning, like Miss Lavanya, please do it as quickly as possible. And this finance, what will the benefit of this financial plan? Psychologists say that those who develop their financial plan or those who develop their financial goals in life, they work hard for achieving those goals in their life. So set financial goals so then you can work on it. Normally, people lead a very casual life. Whatever happen, we will take care of. When the things will come, we will do something. All these things normally people do. But I personally feel that's not the right approach. You should develop a financial plan in a scientific manner. And once financial plan is in place, start working on those financial goals. Only financial plan will not give you anything. But it will, psychology say, it will be a psychological hammering on your mind all the time because the picture is very clear. After 5 years, you will need this much of money. After 10 years, you will need this much of money. After 15 years, you will need this much of money. After 20 years, you will need this much of money. So what I want to tell you is financial plan will guide you for a concerted effort for having money in your life when you will need the money. That's the benefit and purpose of financial plan. And I will request all of you, please do make your financial plan. And only making financial plan will not be so beneficial. Work on it. Work according to financial plan. Save and investment according to financial plan. Every year you should review. where you started, where you are after 1 year. Have you been able to save and invest as per your financial plan? Because suppose you say that you have decided to go to have 5 crore rupees for your children education. After 1 year, you should review how much you have accumulated money, because 5 crore will not come in 1 year; it will come in 25 years. So every year you have to review. And if you say you are in deficit, get extra effort, save extra, invest extra, save additional. That's the only way out. So financial plan is a must. And lastly, the which is I think the eighth wonder of the world in investment and very, very important factor in investment is that is called power of compounding. And my dear friends, power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. And what is power of compounding? Power of compounding is nothing. Power of compounding is simply a promise which you are making with yourself, not with me, not with anybody else. Power of compounding is a promise which you are making with yourself. And what is the promise? Whenever I will get return on my investment. Naturally, when you will save and invest, you will start getting return, and your return will keep increasing every year. So whenever I will get return on my investment, return might be 550 rupees, return might be 500 rupees, return might be 5,000 rupees, or even 5 lakhs rupees. Whatever the amount of return, I will never consume or use that return. That is a promise I have to make with myself. Then what to do? You will keep reinvesting your return every time you get, every time, religiously, without touching even single penny of return. Very tough, I am telling you, it is not easy, but that's the only way out of making huge money in your life. So choice is yours. Please do religiously follow power of compounding. I again repeat, power of compounding is nothing but making promises to yourself that you will never use or consume the return which you will be getting on your return, not once, not twice, but regularly for the next 10, 15, 20 years. And if you do, rather, there is no other way out, very honestly speaking. You will have to religiously follow power of compounding if you wish to have huge money in your hands, and the money when you will need the money. So power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Please do religiously. Of course, I'm again repeating, it is not easy. Saying that, yes, it is a good thing. I will follow, I will adhere it, I promise it. Promise should not be like promises which you normally make at every new year. When a new year come, every individual makes 15, 20 promises with herself or with friends. This year I will do that thing. This year I will do those things. And that promises filter down when you touch 31st January. I don't want that level of that type of promise. 100% commitment you will have to make with yourself, that whenever I will get return on my investment, I will not touch it. I will keep reinvesting it every time, regularly, religiously for the next 15, 20 years. And if you do, my dear friends, I can promise you with my experience, after 15, 20 years, you will have huge amount in your hands. So please do religiously follow power of compounding. I don't know whether I have taken much of your time on this, but it is very essential that to recapitulate what we have just discussed. Saving is very, very important. Three factors of saving you always keep in mind. Conversion of saving into investment. Don't keep your saving at home. You have to invest. You have to be investor, and then you have to manage your risk. How we have just discussed, risk management is very, very important. Then making financial plan is also very, very important, and will be beneficial for your scientific way of investing and getting best return out of it. So making financial plan and working on financial plan is very, very important. And lastly, but not the least, religiously follow power of compounding. So these things, they are the basics of investment success. And I personally feel that before you are embarking upon the journey of investment, you must understand these basic fundamentals of investment. And I hope you will not just leave this program which normally people do. Okay, it was a good program, very good program, sir. Then forget everything. If you have some takeaways, please take it. Please take it forward. Please implement those things in your life which we have just discussed about investment. Lastly, 5 10 10 12 minutes we will discuss where to invest, because Ms. Lavanya will be more keen to know what are the investment products available in the market. But the students might not be so interested at this juncture, because they will say that since they are not earning today, why I should take interest in investment product. But for them also, I personally feel you should open your mind. And what we are discussing for the next 10 minutes, there are different categories of investment product available in the market. The first category is governmental small savings scheme. Government of India has started some very good saving scheme for investment scheme for the middle class, salary class person. And I personally feel, Ms. Lavanya, if you have not opened account, which I am just going to discuss in this government scheme, and not only you, all young people here who are around 25, 30, 35, even 40, if they have not opened account in this scheme, please do open it very immediately, quickly. And the name of the scheme is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. Mr. Sabjar, please keep writing in the chat box. Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. It is a governmental scheme. The account of PPF can be opened in most of the bigger banks and post office. The tenure of the scheme is 15 years. Every year you have to deposit maximum 1.50 lakhs in this scheme. Minimum there are 500 rupees, but it has got no meaning. Ideally speaking, you should try to deposit maximum amount 1.50 lakhs every year, and that too in the beginning of financial year, that is between 1st and 5th April. Try to deposit 1.50 lakhs on 3rd, 4th, or max 5th, because you get salary in the first, on 1st or 31st last. Please try to deposit 1.50 lakhs in lump sum in one go when each financial year starts. If it is not possible, sometimes it is not possible to deposit 1.50 lakhs in lump sum, then deposit in installment also. But then the overall corpus will be less as compared when you deposit 1.50 lakhs. I give an example of PPF, how PPF works. Suppose Ms. Lavanya start PPF account at the age of 30, and she is religiously depositing 1.50 lakhs when new financial year starts in one go. When she becomes 45 after 15 years, the present rate of PPF is 7.10%. After 15 years, you will have a corpus in this deposit in this PPF scheme is around 41 lakhs. But then there is a very good provision in this scheme also, which you must understand. There is a provision in the PPF scheme that even after 15 years, you can extend the scheme for 5-year tranche. Not less 5 years, not more than 5 years. So suppose Ms. Lavanya extend that PPF account for 5 years. Again, for that she will have to go to the post office or bank where she has PPF account and has to give in writing that I wish to extend the PPF account and will continue to deposit 1.50 lakhs. So at the age of 45, she extends the PPF account for 5 years. Again, at the age of 50, she again goes and extends the PPF account for next 5 years and continue to deposit 1.50 lakh. Lastly, again at the age of 55, she extended the scheme for 5 years because 15-year original period and 3 extension, 555. She extended and then she continued to deposit 1.50 lakhs in one go. When she becomes at 60, when she attains the age of 60, in the first 15 years, the corpus was around 41 lakhs. But in next 50 years, the corpus will balloon to 1.70 crores. 1.70 crores, please mind it. How it happened? Power of compounding. Your investment started getting interest on interest, interest on interest, it get accumulated. And every year you will that will become your principal for the next year. So PPF is a very good scheme for the government of India officers, for all citizens. And PPF account can be opened by any citizen, whether you are in government, whether you are in private, whatever you are doing, no matter whatever you are doing. Every Indian citizen can open PPF account, or rather, I will request all of you, if you can, Miss Lamanya, open PPF account in name of your spouse also if you are married, and even in the name of your children, if you can afford to deposit 1.50 lakhs every month. So PPF is a very good scheme, the government of India. Second scheme is National Saving Certificate. I don't have time, so I will just mention the name. Those who are interested, note down and get the details from Google or websites. National Saving Certificate, NSC. Third one is Kisan Vikas Patra. And one more beauty, I just forgot to mention. The one unique feature in the PPF account is on 1.70 lakhs, there is no tax liability. Government has made it tax exempt. It is a rare scheme. One more scheme is there. Only two schemes are there in of the government of India which are tax exempt with do net. Otherwise, in NSC, Kisan Vikas Patra, and other government scheme also, tax liability is there. But in PPF, it is tax exempt. So Kisan Vikas Patra is the third scheme. Fourth one is RBI bonds. You can invest in RBI bonds. The return is around 8% today. Then government securities. Government of India also keep raising loan from you. And you can invest in government securities through a dedicated website which has been developed by RBI. That is called RBI Retail Direct. RBI Retail Direct. And now of late, RBI has come out with the app also of this scheme. RBI Retail Direct app is also available. You download the app. Then once you give your required details in the app, then you can start investing a small amount regularly in government securities as well. Then post office and banks have got lot of savings scheme. You please the website of India Post and banks and get details of those saving scheme and deposit and invest in those schemes also. Then government of India, public sector undertakings, big institution like NHAI, Indian Oil Corporation, BHEL, lot of other big institutions are there who also raise money from the public by issue of debenture, raise loan by issuing debenture loans. So there, yeah, all these are under the umbrella of governmental schemes. One benefit, one advantage, one disadvantage. What is benefit? No risk at all. No risk at all. Whatever government promises you, they will give you a return. Whenever the scheme matures, you will get maturity amount without fail because it is sovereign guarantee. So in governmental schemes which we have just discussed, the beauty of these schemes are that there is no risk at all. But the disadvantage, return are most reasonable. Most reasonable. Suppose you get 7% return or 8% in RBI bond. These are not 8% return minded. Almost out of 8%, if the inflation is around 5%, which it is today, out of 8%, 5% will be eaten by the inflation. Then they are taxable. If you are in 30% bracket, then on 8% you will have to pay 30% tax. That is 2.40%. So 5 plus 2.40% literally means 7.40%. So what is real return? Only 0.60%, not 8%. Mind it. 8% is only notional return. People all normally people are happy. Oh, Baba, I am getting 7%. I am getting 8% on. No, no, no. Oh, that is your notional return only, my dear. For every investment, whenever you get return, first subtract inflation rate, then your tax liability. Whatever remains is the real return. And only real return is going to create wealth for you. Otherwise, it is money accumulation only. So government the schemes, and I personally feel 25 to 30% of our investment, normal middle class, salary class person should be in governmental schemes. Then beyond government schemes, what are the other schemes available? And now mostly are private, real estate and property. You know, everybody knows that real estate and property is an investment avenue. And nowadays, real estate is booming like anything in every city or even in towns now. But there used to be a time when real estate has got no takers, no appreciation. But again, in real estate also for investment, you will need huge money. You can't invest in real estate by 5 lakhs or 10 lakh rupees. You will, if you are in a metro, then you will need crores of rupees even for a 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom flat. So in real estate, option is yours. But then again, risk is there in the investment. If the prices goes down tomorrow because of any reason, you may not get any return or rather lose some money. So real estate is a investment product. I just mentioned, I leave it to you to decide. Third category is gold. And normally Indians, and particularly female members of the family, Miss Lavanya, you might have seen your mother, might have seen your elder sister, you might have seen your grandmother, how they are fascinated about the gold and particularly gold jewelry. Every Indian family and particularly female member wish to have as much gold as possible, but gold is how you take the gold normally through jewelry, that is through physical gold. So you purchase jewelry, but I wish to tell all of you, purchasing jewelry, gold jewelry is a losing proposition. How? Suppose Miss Lavanya purchased a gold necklace of 10 lakhs rupees today, feels very happy. She will be proud of having this 10 lakhs necklace. But after 10 years, suppose she says now the design has changed, I need to have new design. Or the children have grown up for marriage of children. She needs the exchange of the jewelry. She goes to the jeweler and says that I had purchased jewelry from you. I want exchange or new design. What jeweler will tell? Yes, ma'am, have a cup of tea. Show me the receipt. If you have receipt, yes, you have purchased from me. I will get it exchanged. You select the new design and take away. But 30 to 40% making charges will be deducted. That shock will come to you when you will go for exchange of the jewelry. So I humbly request all of you. Physical jewelry is a losing proposition. Avoid it. Avoid it. Then what is the option? Go for the digital gold. Now digital gold facility is available across different institutions. Lot of banks, lot of institutions, mutual fund are giving you digital gold. Digital gold has lot of advantage. One, no storage is required. You are tension free. No locker is required. And that is efficient also. Suppose you purchase digital gold, you will not be getting physical gold, only a certificate from the bank or institution or from the mutual fund that this much of gold is lying with us. We are keeping this gold on your behalf. And suppose today you purchase gold at 10,000 rupees per gram, suppose today. And after 10 years, the gold price goes to 13,010 gram. And you will all appreciate that during last 40 years, gold prices had literally not gone down. There may be occasion today it might have gone down, but again tomorrow it will go up. So on longer period basis, gold prices have been up, going up all the time. So suppose after 13 years, the gold price goes to 13,010 gram per gram. You will get 13,000 per 10 gram price after 10 years. But in the case of physical gold, there will be deduction of 30 to 40%. But in this, in digital gold, there will be minimum deduction will be there. That is some fee or charges will be there. So digital gold, I personally feel is a better proposition, particularly for young people like Ms. Lavanya. So please think of investing in digital gold, avoid physical gold. Lastly, where you can invest in security market. I don't have time. Otherwise, next time when Ms. Lavanya will give me time, we will discuss security market, including mutual fund for minimum 2 hours. But very briefly, for 5 minutes only, I can say that security market is a knowledge-based market. And I personally feel that you should not invest in security market unless directly, at least, unless you have knowledge of the market. But unfortunately, my dear friends, 99% of the Indians still don't have knowledge of the market. 99%. But more than 5 crore people have started investing in security market in mutual funds, even without knowledge. Why? Normally, why my brother is investing? He got some good return. That's why I'm investing. My sister is investing. My friends are investing. My colleagues are investing. So am I. That's a wrong proposition. That's a wrong thinking. What I want to tell all of you, never invest in security market directly single penny unless and until you have knowledge of the market. This is my request to all of you. But if you don't have knowledge of the market, but still you want to invest in security market, there is a way out. One option is now commonly available to middle class particular family. That option is called mutual fund. Mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing. You are giving your money to some expert to invest. He is investing on your behalf. You are making use of his or her services because he is an expert. You don't have knowledge of the market, but he has reasonable knowledge or good knowledge of the market or of investment. That is why you are making use of his services or of his expertise. You are giving your money to him to invest as per contours and guidelines of the particular scheme in which you are investing. But the object of yours is very simple: generate maximum return out from my money and give back to me after deducting your fees or charges. That is as per SEBI norm. So, firstly, mutual fund is regulated by SEBI. It is not Ponzi scheme, it is not cheat fund, it is not committees. But of course, in mutual fund also prices may go down because your money in most of the scheme of mutual funds are invested into security market, where market go up and down. And you all know volatility is the basic character of security market. Today market is down, tomorrow market may go up. Again, tomorrow day after market may go down, but then again it will go up. So market will always be like this only. But for longer period, market will always go up. I just give an example. BSE Sensex started at 100 point only on 1970. Again, I repeat, BSE Sensex started at 100 point in 1970. Today it is around 80 or 81,000. So it has come from a journey of 100 point to 81,000. So a person who had invested 100 rupees in BS in security market or for that mutual fund were not at the time 100 rupees in 1970, 100 rupees has become 82,000 today. But in between, market might have go up and down thousands of times. So what is the message or what is the lesson we get out of it? Be a long-term investor. Be a long-term investor. And long-term simply means minimum 5 year. Then it might be 10 year, 15 year, 20 year, 30, 50, whatever. Minimum 5. So you have to be a long-term investor to take care of volatility in the security market. Longer it will be, higher will be your return, firstly, and thirdly, you'll automatically be managing your risk. So mutual fund is a indirect way of investing. Lot of schemes are there in mutual funds. I don't have time. I could have spoken about the mutual fund also for 2 hours, but time constant is there. So the best way of investment in mutual fund is through SIP. And that is the beauty, or that's the magic for the middle class, salary class person. And what is SIP? SIP is nothing, but you are regularly investing a small amount. Minimum amount of SIP is only 500 rupees. Only 500 rupees. You invest SIP in 500 rupees. You invest through SIP, and SIP is nothing but just like a recurring account. You might have opened a recurring account in bank and post offices. This is just like that. Every month you are investing some amount, and because you are normally in India, we get salary on monthly basis. So the majority of the SIP is running are on monthly basis. But you can open the SIP even on daily basis, on weekly basis, or fortnightly basis, or quarterly basis, whatever. But since we get salary on monthly basis in India, or we get so monthly SIP is most common among middle class, salary class person. And again, I say SIP is nothing but just like a recurring account. Every month you are investing some amount, and SIP can be opened in all schemes of the mutual funds. I just give you an example, and then I'm done with as far as mutual funds are concerned. Suppose a person at the age of 20 कर रही है. Suppose a person at the age of 20 start an SIP of 500 rupees only. And for a opening of SIP, you need not go to anywhere else. Because of technology, that facility has been made available. You can start SIP on online itself by giving your informations to the mutual fund company where you intend to start an SIP. 500 rupees SIP you started at the age of 20, and SIP continues for 40 years. I am intentionally taking longer period to make you understand the benefit of long-term investment. So 500 rupees only every month you are investing. It will automatically be invested. It will automatically go out of your bank account and it will get invested. And evening you get the statement or a message that your money was received and has been invested, and this much of units have been allotted to you. Only requirement is please keep money in your bank account once you started SIP. So every month you are investing 500 rupees. After 40 years, with the SIP of 500 rupees only, I'm presuming a return of 12% only, whereas security market has given more than 15% return. The corpus you will have after 40 years of 500 SIP will be 48 lakhs. 48 lakhs you will have of the SIP of 500 rupees only. But there is otherwise a way out. And I think you should be smart enough to use that way. And what is that? It is called top-up SIP or step-up SIP. Top-up SIP simply means you are increasing your SIP every year, ideally by 10%. Suppose you started with 500 rupees. Next year, you increase it, your SIP from 500 to 550. And for that increase, you simply have to make a tick of the column of increase and percentage. So you are increasing your SIP every year by 10%. In the flat SIP, in 40 years, you got 48 lakhs. In the top-up SIP or step-up SIP, your corpus would be 1 crore 98 lakhs, literally 2 crore rupees. Choice is yours. A small increase in your SIP every year will make it very big. And I know a lot of my friends who have started not one SIP, but 5, 6 SIPs are running consecutively, running together. And each SIP has got a target. One SIP I will contribute in purchase of house. Second SIP for purchase of car. Third SIP for going on vacation with the family. Fourth SIP for higher education of children happening after 25 years. We've already started an SIP. Fourth SIP for marriage of children. And last SIP for your retirement life. So you can start more than one SIP, and people are starting more than 5, 6, even 7 SIPs, depending upon your comfort of a monthly investment. So please think of starting SIP, but don't do it since I am telling I don't have any interest. I will not get any benefit out of it. But I am a mutual fund investor for last 25 years, and I can say with conviction that SIP is the best way of investing as far as middle class, salary class person is concerned. So please think of starting SIP, but before starting investment in mutual fund, I just mentioned name of the website. Please note it down. Mutual fund sahi hai. The name of the website is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Mr. Sabjar, just write on the chat box. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. This is the name of the website which has been developed by MFI, in which every information about the mutual fund, what is mutual fund, how it works, what are the different categories of a scheme, what is how mutual fund works, how they generate return, and what is SIP, how SIP is started, everything, what is the performance of the existing different schemes in mutual fund, how you get redemption, how you get money back, everything you can this information you can have on this website. And this website is available in all major language: Hindi, English, Telugu, Tamil, Bengali, Odia. uh, uh, Most of the Indian languages this information is available. So I will request all of you, particularly young ones who have not yet started SIP, please visit the website. Spend 30, 40 minutes every day for next 1 month or 2 months. Get yourself confidence. Once you start reading, you will get confidence what mutual fund you will now know. And very simple language it has been, information has been given. So after 1 or 2 years, when you are at ease of understanding the concept of mutual fund and starting investment, you can think of investing in mutual fund. There are two ways. One is direct investment, where you can visit the website of the mutual fund company, select the scheme, give your information, including bank details, and your investment is done. But if you are not able to, you are not tech savvy, you are not able to do it on direct basis, then other ways out. There are mutual fund distributors locally available. Visit the website of MFI or SEBI. List and contact details of mutual fund distributors are available. call one of them at your home or your office. They will come to you. They will explain you everything. They will bring the form. They will they will help you out in filling the form, and they will take documents and your identity documents, bank details from you, and your investment will get started. That is called regular plan. In regular plan, mutual fund distributor is here to help you out, but he is not a social worker. For the services he is rendering to you, he will get some commission. That commission will be directly deducted from the value of the units. It will not be taken from you. It will be directly deducted from the unit and given to you. But in regular plan, your return will always be little bit lesser because some portion will go to the mutual fund distributor. In direct plan, there is no person in between you and mutual fund company, so the return will be always high as compared to regular plan. So it is up to you to take a call whether you go for direct plan or for regular plan. Lastly, I want to tell you, my dear friends, prosperity is your right. You have got right to be prosper. Every individual has got right to be prosper. And my dear friends, my definition of prosperity is very simple. My definition doesn't mean to be Mukesh Ambani. That is not my definition. My definition of prosperity is you should have money for your needs. You should have money for your comfortable life. You should have money for giving comfortable life to your family. You should have money for your taking care of your family obligations. You should have money for giving best higher education and professional education to children. And you should have money for leading comfortable retirement life. That is your prosperity. And I again repeat, it is your right. Prosperity is you have to be prosper. But prosperity is not luck, my dear friends. Unfortunately, in India, we believe on luck only. And whatever is not luck, it will come. Whenever it is likely to come, we will get it. Luck is nothing in investment success, my dear friend. Forget about the luck. Please forget luck. Prosperity is your effort. It is not your luck. Don't sit on luck. Don't sit idle on luck only. Make efforts. Be alert. Be aware. Get knowledge of the investment products. Go deeper into the things and think before risk making any investment decision about your risk taking capacity, your time horizon of investment, all these things. So make effort for prosperity. And one thing I want to tell you, sir, Miss Lavanya, if you are not prosper after 25 years, mind it, only you will be responsible. Don't blame others because you might not have taken the required steps for your prosperity. You might not have saved the sufficient amount on invested in the good investment product. So you will be responsible. But then only you will repent. Time is gone. But you are very lucky you have got time on your side. So all young people I want to tell, please be an investor and an informed investor. And prosperity is your right. You will definitely be prosper with your efforts. And lastly, if somebody and one or two participants normally are there in my sessions who think that they are from poor families, they have born in a poor family, their parents were poor. I think that is a wrong thinking at all. Forget where you are born. Simple. We are born here. Simple. Wherever we were born, it has got no significance now. Forget where you were born. Because I keep telling in my session, last sentence, I always keep telling, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all. Friends, mind it. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, but living as poor and die as a poor is a curse, which we all can avoid by managing our money right from the day we start earning. And if you do, you will all be prosper. My best wishes to all of you. And thank you very much, Miss Lavanya, and all your organizers. And if I have taken a little bit more time, I feel sorry for that. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, if you have any questions, you can ask or you can drop a message in the chat box.
A lot of academicians are there in my session, Dr. Heleshappa and Dr. Nanda. And if any of them want to give opinion about the session, please unmute yourself and give your opinion. I will be happy to get their opinion. Heleshappa, Dr. Nanda. Yes, sir. Kindly unmute yourself. Mr. Sabjar, help him to unmute. Mr. Sabjar. Hello. Okay. I think he.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I deem it's a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. I would like to thank Smriti Foundation providing a full support in conducting this webinar. I would also like to thank Mr. Shri Suryakant Sharma, who has been a keynote speaker for the webinar. I would like to express my gratitude to the guest speaker who has taken time off busy schedule to grace this occasion with his presence and provided us a mind-blowing speech on financial education of life skills under the NEP 2020. Finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you for participating in this webinar. Thank you, one and all. Have a nice day. Thank you, sir.
On my behalf, Ms. Lavanya, and on behalf of MFI, I am thankful to all of you for joining this program, and especially you and your team for organizing this program. And I will be very happy to continue this series with you in future also on different topics relating to investment. And wish you all the best. And thank you very much for joining this program, and to all
Thank
the
you, sir.
participants as well.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. God bless you all.